and I was sitting up in my room. Maybe the light was on, maybe it wasn't. In my bedroom alone, and I was very detached from the rest of the house and from my mother and my sisters who were in another part of the house. And it was nighttime, and it was windy and kind of cold out. And I was sitting up there. I heard the crunch of gravel of wheels coming up the long path up to the house, and these two men got out, and one of them, I always remember his flannel shirt glued to the glass, looking down on them. And cool as anything, the guy in the flannel shirt pulled out a gun and shot the dog, and Betsy just died. And my eyes got huge, and I was scared, and they started walking towards the house, and I watched them take a step and another, and they were getting closer to the porch. Then I ran downstairs as fast as I could, and the stairs kept going and going, and it was one of those things where the dashing through the rest of the house, because I heard them at the outside door, and I'd locked the inner door of the porch, and I heard them stamping their feet like they were shaking the mud off. I heard the creak of the door open, and it shut. I didn't understand why the lock didn't work. And my family, my sisters and my mother just looked at me kind of quizzically, and like they wouldn't listen to me. I'm like, Mom, you need to listen to me. It's really bad. It's wrong. Where's Pop? Where's Pop? What's going on? I called, and no one answered, and I was crying, and I was sobbing, and you could hear the feet climbing the stairs, these heavy work boots, this clump, and they kept coming closer, and I pushed a dresser in front of the door, and I was in tears, and I knew that I had to somehow do something. I'd let him in the house, and I'd fucked up, and my dad was not here to protect us anymore, and there was no safety left. My family was crying behind me, and the door jiggled, and I climbed in it, and my mother held all three of us in her arms, and we were all crying, all four of us, sobbing.
Steve is fixing your hand with